So I got this Daiwa Tatula. It's the SV TW 103H. That's the right hand retrieve 6.3 gear ratio. And I've been playing with it the last day or two. Let's see, it's Saturday. I actually just got it yesterday, Friday. Got a pretty good sale on it. So I've got several different bait casters. I've got Shimano SLX, SLX DC. I've got a Curado DC. Got a Lew's Mach 2, Lew's Custom Black. And let's see, Naboo Garcia Zeta combo. And so this thing's interesting. Like, you basically, the spool tension's set from the factory. You just leave it alone. Has a little bit of side-to-side play. You can hear that in the spool, and that's kind of, I guess, how they tell you to set it up. And then pretty much everything's controlled by this magnetic brake, which it goes from 0 to 20. I've been using it on 10 mostly for what I'm throwing, mainly just 3/8 ounce spinner baits, cheddar baits, things like that. What's interesting about this is even with that loose spool tension on these, that brake works so good. If you crank this up to like 20 and you do something like, say if you do just like a short little pitch and don't even thumb it, which I always thumb my bait casters. I don't care if they're DCs or what, you kind of want to do that. I'll thumb it to stop them. But this thing though, honestly, if you just do a short little pitch and you have it like up on a crazy, 20 setting, it's amazing how well this braking system works on that. Now I've been, as I mentioned, I've been using the 10 for most of my stuff, and I've tried a couple different settings. I've tried the 8 and the 9 and the 12. When I drop it down on this 3/8 ounce into the 8 setting, if I'm casting into some wind, kind of got to be a little bit of, use a little bit of caution with it. You can feel it kind of trying to flare up just a little bit, but I mean, it's nothing bad. It corrects itself mid-cast, so no problems at all. But I'm just completely impressed by how good this braking system works on here. So it is magnetic. In some ways it's centrifugal as well, because of the way I saw a guy take one apart on YouTube, and there's little like wedge shape pieces of plastic that slide and actually push the spool into the magnetic area more. So that's, I guess, how that kind of works. So it's interesting. It has a feel almost, I mean, if you've used the bait casters with centrifugal brakes on them, you're going to recognize this feel. The braking feels a lot like that, but it's also it's a lot more free feeling in some way, which is kind of hard to describe. So, but yeah, so far so good. I'm liking it so far. I've got some 17-pound fluorocarbon on it, and paired up with the Fenwick HMG casting medium fat. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's what do I have here? Medium heavy, moderate fast on this guy right now. So yeah, so far so good. Sweet little reel. And I wanted something. I throw a lot of chatterbaits and some spinner baits, occasionally some crankbaits. So I wanted something in that lower gear ratio. All my other stuff's 7.1 or higher. So but yeah, check these guys out if you haven't. First Daiwa for me, and so far I am liking it.